What's going on, everyone? This is William with Blockspace, and I'm back with another Lisk Academy. So we're going to move right into part 2 for smart contracts and Dapps, and I just wanted to take a little bit of extra time on this section because there's a lot to cover. So a smart contract, just like in the real world, is a contract that's agreed upon by two or more entities, and the only difference being that it is a digital contract where the terms are laid out in black and white in code before they're agreed upon. So before the contract is executed, somebody can go in, they can look and make sure that the contract is a good fit for the purposes that they have before they decide that they want to move forward. And one of the things about decentralized smart contract is that they are put onto an immutable blockchain that cannot be changed. And this eliminates the need for trust because the nodes that validate the contracts on decentralized networks have no incentive or reason to manipulate any of the data. In fact, their job, they're paid to protect the data. And because it's not all stored in one place, there's limited risk on what can happen to the actual contract. You can't really lie to the blockchain or encrypted ledger without controlling over 51% of the nodes, which is the larger the network, the more difficult and expensive this is. So smart contracts now can be executed in a decentralized manner with very little risk of change or a bad actor messing with the terms of the contract. So basically, who does this benefit? Well, it benefits everybody involved. It cuts out the middlemen so that we do not have to waste time and paper and manpower and effort to make sure that the contracts are signed properly and that everybody keeps up with their end of the bargain, basically. When the smart contract, it's almost entirely automated and acts as its own escrow. So we don't have to worry about a central point of failure or the databases or the ethical integrity of blockchain because everything is verifiable, like it says here, on a case-by-case basis. So how it works is it ends up being basically like a very large computer system, but without the risks of having it stored in a centralized database. And it's automated, verifiable, and trustless. So this is really a new concept, and it's one that we believe here that is going to change the world because basically everything we do now in business requires a middleman, and with decentralized blockchain, that allows us to eliminate the middleman, and then smart contracts allow us to conduct business. So we can reduce the risk of fraud, the cost of middleman, and we don't have to worry about our data being compromised because it's encrypted. So there's an infographic here, very similar to the one on rent payments, but with the smart contract, the terms are set here, basically in the middle. These are the terms, and the terms agree that once the money is provided, then the data will be sent, and there's nothing that either one of these two people can do to break that contract. And in addition to that, neither one of these two entities could ever say that the contract never took place because it's an immutable store of data that cannot be changed and will always be there in a permanent record on the blockchain. So with that, we'll get back into it tomorrow. I hope you learned something, and if this video helped you, please consider voting for Blockspace. We are a Lisk delegate, and we're going to come and bring you all the content that we can and try to educate you guys and just help the community in any way we can. So remember, a vote for Blockspace is a vote for Lisk, and you all have a great day.